Premier Soccer League chairman and Orlando Pirates boss Irvin Khoza has found himself in the firing line again. Over the past few weeks, more and more voices have been blaming him for issues in South African football, including the recent wave of club protests that have rocked the league. Supporters and critics are pointing fingers, saying the PSL leadership under Khoza has failed the game. But the man known as the Iron Duke has finally spoken up, defending himself and setting the record straight. How do they even arrive at that conclusion? Khoza asked during an interview. What informs that? Just because supporters see their team struggling, suddenly they think it's Irvin Khoza's fault. Khoza explained that the PSL doesn't operate as a one-man show. There's an executive committee of 10 people, there's a board of governors with representatives from all 32 clubs. These are the structures that make decisions. He pointed out that in all the meetings they've held, there has never once been a motion of no confidence against him. So he says, the idea that he controls everything on his own is nothing but lies meant to damage his name. For Khoza, one of the most frustrating things is the culture of shortcuts in South African football. He said it's sickening that at the end of every season, disputes and protests always seem to surface. He gave examples of how one protest or appeal starts with a club like Leruma, and then the same documents are copied and used by Cape Town Spurs and even Cape Town City. To him, this points to a worrying trend of recycling disputes rather than solving issues properly. He also expressed disappointment that many of these challenges come from people who are new to the game. In his words, it's heartbreaking to see newcomers making the same mistakes despite the structures in place to educate them. Khoza highlighted that the PSL has a 610-page induction document for all members, designed to prevent such misunderstandings. Khoza also reminded people that football is not a quick money industry. It's a calling. Clubs only make money when there are strong sponsorships and investment. He argued that too many people come into football with the mindset of fans, thinking they'll cash in easily, without grasping the real sacrifices that have to be made to grow the game. At 76 years old, Khoza has been at the heart of South African football for decades. His leadership has often been described as tough and uncompromising, but for many, he's the man who helped stabilize the PSL into one of Africa's top leagues. For others, though, he's seen as the stumbling block preventing necessary reforms. What's clear is that the debate around his leadership is not slowing down. As long as club protests, appeals, and off-the-field drama continue, Irvin Khoza will remain one of the most debated figures in South African football.